Luma never felt like she was truly alone. Even when the house was quiet and the hallways were empty, there was a warmth that followed her, like a soft sweater for her soul. It wasn't a ghost or a secret, but a presence that felt as old as the stars and as fresh as the morning dew. Every morning, before the sun peeked over the hills, Luma felt a gentle nudge. It wasn't a hand on her shoulder, but a quiet stirring in her heart that whispered, "Wake up, little spark. The world is waiting for you." She would stretch her arms wide, feeling the invisible light fill the corners of her room. One afternoon, Luma lost her favorite marble, the one that looked like a trapped nebula. She searched under the rug and behind the bookshelf, her eyes filling with frustrated tears. Then, she felt a sudden stillness. A quiet intuition guided her hand to the one place she hadn't looked, deep inside an old, forgotten boot. At the park, the big slide looked like a mountain made of cold, scary metal. Luma stood at the bottom, her knees shaking. But then, a feeling of immense strength wrapped around her, like a giant hug that didn't need arms. She felt a courage that wasn't hers alone, urging her to take the first step. In the classroom, Luma noticed Arlo sitting by himself. He looked sad, staring at a broken crayon. Luma felt a small, kind voice inside her say, "Share your color." She walked over to him, carrying her brightest yellow crayon, feeling as though the presence was walking right beside her, holding her hand. Arlo looked at the crayon and then at Luma. He didn't say much, but his eyes brightened. In that moment, Luma realized that the presence wasn't just for her. It was a bridge made of light, connecting one heart to another whenever kindness was found. When it rained, Luma didn't run for cover. She stood in the garden and watched the droplets dance on the leaves. She felt the presence in the rhythm of the water, a great, rhythmic heartbeat that kept the whole world turning. She realized that everything, the trees, the birds, and the rain, was part of the same secret song. Sometimes, Luma felt a little bit afraid of the dark or the loud thunders. But even then, the presence felt like a soft glow in the center of her chest. It told her that shadows are only places where the light hasn't reached yet, and that she carried enough light inside her to brighten any corner. As the day ended, Brahm came in to tuck her into bed. He told her stories of heroes and faraway lands, but Luma knew the greatest story was the one she lived every day. The story of a girl and her invisible friend who never left her side. Luma drifted off to sleep, listening to the quiet hum of the universe. She knew that tomorrow the sun would rise, the birds would sing, and the presence would be there to guide her again. She closed her eyes, safe in the knowledge that she was loved by something she couldn't see, but could always feel.